Tombi were the founder, president, and general secretary of the union, respectively. The basic objectives of the formation of AMGSU is to prevent culture, education, literature, sports in Gorkha community, aim to foster unity, peace and development among the Gorkha minority community of the state by maintaining peaceful and harmonious coexistence with the other major communities of the state. The union in the initial stage focused on creating general awareness among the Gorkhas in the state regarding the importance of education for overall development of the community. It helped the poor and needy students to pursue quality and higher education by organizing free coaching classes and educational counseling at the 4th AR School, Bantripukri, in the year 1968-69. With a view to instill the literary sense among the Gorkha students, the union published its annual literary magazine, Sundays, at the initiation of Sri Kamal Thapa, literary secretary of the then union, and was published in handwritten form. The first printed souvenir of the union was published by the then literary secretary Sri Alok Gautam in 1971. This is how the formal beginning of publishing the literature in Manipur in Nepali language started. The All Manipur Gorkha Students Union also published a calendar since 1991. In the year 1970s, the union formed Manipur Gorkha Sporting Union to encourage the sports person from Gorkha community of the state. Finally, it was registered in Sports Division of Manipur State Government in 1970-71. The sporting union entered the mainstream of Manipur football field in 1973 and gained name and fame at the local, national, and international level. International players produced by Manipur are Narendra Gurung, Bhagat Limbu, Chandra Deepak Limbu, etc. The union consistently organized different tournaments in different places to encourage the Gorkha players. The union organized a state-level sports meet in Kangla Tombi and Sero in 1991. As the passage of time, AMGSU grew older and attained its 25th years, which provide the Gorkha community an opportunity to celebrate its Silver Jubilee celebration, and organized at Kangla Tombi on January 10, 11, and 12, 1993. AMGSU also performed different other activities in favor of Gorkha community and organized step-level felicitation program for the meritorious Gorkha students in HSLC, HSC, and AISSCE conducted by state and central boards, as well as sports personalities, etc. The union always remember Subedar Niranjan Singh Setri, who fought with the mighty British for the betterment of Manipur and hanged till date by the British at the western gate of Kangla on 8 June 1981. The union also celebrates his death anniversary every year as a mark of respect and honor, who died for the sake of entire Manipuri people. Besides these, the union volunteers donated nearly 56 units of blood since 2013 to the poor and helpless families, and also provided assistance to the families affected by natural calamities, fire, etc. To prevent this culture in the future, the union needs help and cooperation from every individual of Gorkha community living in the state. Now, I would like to conclude with the most important achievement of AMGSU. During the entire 50 years of its existence, the union has been able to maintain its long journey like a small river, embracing all other streams, confronting many odds silently, and thereby contributing its share in making a mighty ocean. All other communities living in the state for the welfare and development of Manipur. With due respect and permission from the chief guest, I would like to read the same in short in Nepali language. अखिल मणिपुर गोर्खा विद्यार्थी संगठन अल्पसंख्यक गोर्खा जाति को राज्य स्तरीय विद्यार्थी संगठन हो। आरके राय एवं क्याप्टेन टी लामा को मार्गदर्शन में त्यसै तक डीएम कॉलेज अध्ययनरत विद्यार्थी पहल में 25 सेप्टेम्बर 1967 में गठन भएको हो। संस्थापक अध्यक्ष एवं मूल सचिव को रूप में मन्त्रीपुखरी निवासी श्री सुमन लामा, काङ्लातोम्बी निवासी श्री नारायण उप्रेती रहनु भएको थियो। यस संस्थाको मूल अवधारणा मणिपुरमा बसोबासो गर्ने विभिन्न जाति समुदायसँग शान्ति एवं सह अस्तित्व बनाउँदै गोर्खा जातिको एकता, शान्ति र सम्पूर्ण विकास गर्ने हो। गोर्खा विद्यार्थी संगठनले मणिपुर राज्यमा आफ्नो उद्देश्य पूर्तिमा सबैका साथ मिलजुल थोपाको योगदान दिएर समुद्र बनाउने कार्य गरिरहेको छ। विशेष गरी शिक्षाका माध्यमबाट गोर्खा जाति सबै प्रकारको विकासको मुहान खोल्नमा जागृति ल्याउने प्रयास संस्थाको कार्य रहेको छ। प्रारम्भिक शिक्षादेखि लिएर उच्च स्तरीय शिक्षा क्षेत्रमा बाटाहरू खोजी विद्यार्थीहरूमा जानकारी गराउने कार्यमा संस्थाले अग्रिम भूमिका अदा गरेको छ। ज्ञानलाई अझै व्यापक बनाउने उद्देश्यले संगठनले सन्देश नाउँको पत्रिका छाप्ने गरेको छ। आफ्नो भाषा, संस्कृति र साहित्यको सँगसँगै विकास हुनुपर्दछ भन्ने विचारलाई यस पत्रिकाले ठूलो सघाउ पुर्याएको छ। यति मात्रै होइन, विगत वर्षहरूमा विद्यार्थी संगठनको सहयोगमा 1970 मा गोर्खा स्पोर्टिङ युनियनले फुटबल खिलाडी जस्तै नरेन्द्र गुरुङ, भगत लिम्बू, चन्द्र मुखिया र दीपक लिम्बू जस्ता ख्याति प्राप्त खिलाडी पनि दिएको छ। नेपाली समाजमा चौतर्फी विकासको कार्य गर्ने यस विद्यार्थी संगठनले 1996 मा रजत जयन्ती समारोह मनाएको थियो र आज आएर विद्यार्थी संगठन 50 वर्ष पुगी स्वर्ण जयन्ती मनाउँदैछ। धन्यवाद। As I got two different responsibilities, once again taking permission from today's chief guest, I would like to continue with the memorandum, and also at the same time I would like to submit the same. to the Honorable Minister, Education, Labor and Employment, Government of Manipur, Sri Thokcham Radheshyam Singh. On behalf of the All Manipur Gorkha Students Union, I would like to submit the memorandum, and also I would like to take opportunity to go through this memorandum for the sake of entire Gorkha community. Honorable Sir, it is a great pleasure and privilege for us to have you today in our midst as the chief guest of the inaugural function of the Golden Jubilee celebration of the All Manipur Gorkha Students Union, being held at the Tanglatombi Hindi Secondary School playground. The ANGSU is very thankful and grateful to you, sir, for readily agreeing to our invitation to grace this historic event by your sweet presence. Your presence here not only manifests your deep concern for the welfare of the Gorkha students community, but it also reflects your love and affection for all the Gorkhas of Manipur. We owe you a great deal for your kind gesture, sir. With the formation of the new BJP-led government in the state, the people of Manipur have great expectations that the present regime under the able and dynamic leadership of Sri N. Biren Singh will deliver the goods. The people have faith in the ability of the new government to fulfill the aspirations and address the grievances of the different communities living in the state. We appreciate your government's untiring and sincere efforts to bridge up the gap between the people of the valley and the hills with the slogan, "Go to the hills," and your commitment to work for the development of all communities under Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi's guiding principle of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. That is, together we will prosper. The change of government has occurred in a period of change in the state, and this change is already perceptible in terms of communal harmony, peace, and most importantly, a band-free and blockade-free Manipur. Sir, you are one of the key figures in the government, holding the important portfolios of education, labor, and employment. As a cabinet minister, you are known for your dynamism, sincerity, dedication, and commitment to bring about a change in the education system and raise the quality of school and college education in the state. Sir, I take this opportunity of your gracious presence here today to highlight some of the legitimate grievances and needs of the Gorkha community of Manipur for favor for your kind consideration and suitable action to redress them. Number one, the Gorkhas who are settled in different parts of Manipur are an ethnic and linguistic minority. The Gorkhas are primarily farmers and cattle raisers. A very few from our community are in the center and state government's services. We are socially, economically, and educationally backward, but we do not get government benefits or incentives which are entitled to the members of the minorities of the other backward classes. Because despite being a minority and a backward community, the Gorkhas are neither granted a minority status nor included in the category of OBC. Only 5 subcastes from our community, namely Kami, Damai, Sarki, Badi, and Gaini have been included in the OBC list, whereas because of the backwardness in all fronts, social, economical, educational, the Gorkha community as a whole deserves to be categorized under OBC. In this connection, mention may be made that way back in 1957, the Manipur Territorial Council had passed the motion of inclusion of the Gorkhas in the OBC, as recorded in the proceedings of the Manipur Territorial Council held on 29-30 October 1957. It is therefore our humble prayer to you to bring the above facts to the kind notice of the Honorable Chief Minister and prevail upon him to recommend the Gorkha community of Manipur to the National OBC Commission of the Central Government for its inclusion in the OBC list. For this act of your kindness, the whole Gorkhas of Manipur will remain grateful and indebted to you and your government forever. Kanglatombi is a large village with a government high school where at present more than 700 students study. As most of the students come from the poor families, after matriculation, their parents cannot afford to send them to far-off schools and colleges for further studies. As a result, many students are compelled to discontinue their education in the absence of a government higher secondary school. The problem of higher secondary education for the poor students was further aggravated with the delinking of classes 11 and 12 from the Presidency Government College, Modbu. In this scenario, it has become necessary to have a government higher secondary school at Kanglatombi in order to help the poor students get access to higher education. In the event of exercise of a government higher secondary school at Kanglatombi, not only the students of this village will benefit, but also the students of the neighboring villages of Luang Songol, Hailing, Jarajare, Makan, Kengjong, and Laitan Pokpi will get benefit of higher education. It is therefore humbly requested that the Kanglatombi High School, which has the infrastructure, be upgraded to the higher secondary school status with modern facilities, and necessary steps be taken to begin class 11 in arts, science, and commerce from the academic session 2018-19. Number 3, Nepali is one of the modern Indian language in schools and colleges of Manipur. Students taking Nepali as a mild subject in schools face difficulties in learning in the absence of subject teachers. We therefore earnestly request you to kindly appoint teachers to teach Nepali in the schools and colleges where significant number of students taking Nepali is MIL subject study. Number 4, the existence of a community hall in a village of utmost importance. It not only provides space for holding public meetings and functions, but also serves as a venue for many purposes. During emergencies and natural calamities, it is used as a temporary shelter for the affected people. Kanglatombi badly needs a big community hall commensurate with the size of the village, as the existing hall is too small and old. The people of Manipur, particularly Kanglatombi, will be very happy and grateful if the government is kind enough to extend financial help for construction of a multi-purpose community hall at the present site. Number 5, Subedar Niranjan Singh Setri was a Manipuri Gorkha who, along with Yuvraj Bir Tikendraji and Thangal General, fought against the mighty British power in 1891 and sacrificed his life for the freedom of Manipur. The government of Manipur is therefore fervently requested that a memorial statue in memory of the valor and sacrifice of Subedar Niranjan Singh Setri be erected at a suitable public place in Imphal. Number 6, Gorkha students and youths living in different districts in Manipur have been facing difficulties in getting domicile certificate, which they need to produce at the time of admission for higher studies, recruitment in the armed forces, and for other purposes. We therefore urge the government of Manipur, through you, that an instruction or order be given to all the DCs and SDOs to issue the said certificate to the genuine Gorkha who have all the required documents to show that they are Gorkhas domiciled in Manipur. Number 7, the Gorkhas have a distinct ethnic identity, culture and language of their own, but they have no appropriate forum to present their traditional cultural abilities and skills to the people of other states and countries. The government is therefore humbly requested to provide a platform to the Gorkhas to showcase their ethnic identity and culture by extending invitation for participation in the state-level events and festivals like the Sangai Festival, Khongjom Day, Independence Day, etc. from next year, 2018. Number 8, sir, there are many schools in interior parts of hills districts where there is shortage of subject-wise teachers, among which Irang Part 2 Government High School is the school where there is lack of many subject-wise teachers. Mention may be made that the school had upgraded to the level of high school by the Ramsa in 2011, in which only 10 teachers were appointed. Out of them, 3 teachers have been utilized in other schools. In this matter, the AMGSU had submitted a memorandum to your office on 27th March 2017. It is therefore humbly requested you to revoke the utilized teachers in the above-mentioned school and appoint adequate number of teachers from the academic session 2018-19 in the interest of welfare of the students' community. Lastly, to recall the promises of the BJP to the Gorkhas of Manipur in the Manipur State Vision document of BJP 2017, the party had promised the following for the welfare of the Gorkhas if the BJP came to power in Manipur: providing all available government facilities to the legitimate Gorkha people according to the population ration in Manipur. Number 2, introducing state dairy movement in Manipur on large scale as one of the main occupations of Gorkhas in cattle rearing. Establishment of medical college in memory of Mater Niranjan Setri Subedar, a Manipuri at Kalapar under the scheme of Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana. Number 4, restoration of Panchayati Raj in Toribari, Gram Panchayat, Kalapar Gram Panchayat, Kaubrulekha Gram Panchayat, Santolabari Gram Panchayat, and Kanglatombi Jila Parishad. Number 5, introduction of Nepali language and literature in all the university system in Manipur. Sir, as we have presently a BJP-led government in the state, it is not only our expectation but also a firm conviction that the BJP will keep its words and surely act to fulfill all the promises that the party had made for the welfare of the Gorkhas of Manipur in its vision document 2017. It is our humble prayer that appropriate follow-up actions be taken up soon to translate words into action. Sir, you are an influential member of the state cabinet, the highest decision-making body of the state government that guides and shapes the future of the people of Manipur. You are in the position and capacity to do things that will substantially help in the betterment of Gorkha students in particular and the Gorkha community of Manipur in general. We therefore make a humble prayer to you, sir, to initiate appropriate and necessary actions from your ends and to fulfill our aspirations and redress our grievances contained in this memorandum. Your prompt actions in this direction will be highly appreciated, and all Gorkhas of Manipur will remain indebted to you for your generosity and kindness. I, on behalf of the AMGSU and the Gorkha community of the state, once again express deep appreciation and thankfulness to you, sir, for gracing this historic occasion of the Golden Jubilee celebration of the All Manipur Gorkha Students Union by your kind presence